Okay, so this is a bit of a walk around of the Risk Explorer. The Risk Explorer is one of the tabs that you can select in the main window here, and it's the window which will be opened first and gives you access to all of your risks. The Risk Explorer just at the top here displays a set of filters and some information, and the bottom pane here displays all the risks which are in the selected project. The projects are selected using the project navigator on the left hand side, and you'll see that as we click on each new project, the set of risks in the Explorer change. If we select a project and then also select Include Descendant Projects in the Project Navigator, you'll see that as well as the risks from the selected project, all the risks from all the projects below the selected projects also appear. I'll just click that off for the moment. So the top pane here, the filters pane, gives us some information with the number of treated risks and number of untreated risks that they're in. The vertical axis is the probability axis, and the horizontal axis is the impact axis. Clicking on any of those individual squares will just display those risks. So here we've just selected the 5-5 cell for the untreated risks, and the 3 risks appear. Similarly, collecting 5-5, the 1-1 for the treated risks, those 5 treated risks appear. To get back all the risks, we just select clear filters. The other filters here can be used the same way. If we just wanted to display all the risks where Dave Burton is the risk manager, they appear. Again, clear filters, and maybe just select technical support, and any combination of risk owner, risk manager, risk category. For example, if we select risk category, then all the risks which are categorized as being vendor related appear. Okay, so the pane itself, where we have all the risk lists, if we select the right arrow in the first column here, a brief summary of the contents of that risk will appear, and clicking it again hides that. What we have is, at the moment, we have the risk code displaying, which is the identifier for each of the risks. Some of these have different formats, which we'll go into later. The tolerance is listed, title, owner, whether the risk is active, and whether it's been treated or not. If we put the cursor in this top column title bar, or any of these bars here, and right click, we can select which columns will appear. Maybe we also want to have the risk manager and say the mitigation costs. So those columns now appear. We can sort by any of these columns. So we'll sort ascending in this case, where the risk lists from lowest priority to highest priority, or we switch back to descending, which is the default case, where we have all those risks. If you want to make some more space on the Risk Explorer, this little icon here hides or displays the filter pane. We can also change the format of the risk which is displayed in the pane here. If we select the audit view, we have all the risks which have been selected. And this time we have the identification, evaluation, and mitigation stages, and when each of these stage gates were passed. The red coloured cells indicate that the stage gate hasn't been passed. We can also just choose to display all the summary risks in that audit format. We'll just go back to the detailed display. Now, double clicking on any risk will bring up the risk editor for that particular risk. This again has multiple windows, and these will be the details of the risk editor will be the subject of another video on the site. Excuse me. Um, when any of the risks are we have also here the action menu. So let's just select a couple of risks here and select the action menu. Now the action menu provides us with all the things that we can do in the risk pane. We can add, create new risks, delete risks, remove any promotion. Well, that'll be subject to another video. We can import risks from a file. We can run reports on the contents of the register as we see it here. We can run Monte Carlo analysis, schedule reviews, associate the risk with an incident, export the risk in a number of formats, and run reports on the selected risks. In this case, let's run a detailed risk report on these risks. The items that we want in the report are displayed. We hit generate report and OK. Any reports which are run, they'll appear in the reports tab, main tab. So we click on that, we'll see that the detailed risk report is now ready to view. Hitting ready brings up the view selector for the report. Let's just use this in the browser. A new window opens up in the browser, and the details of each of those risks which we have selected appear for us. Okay, so going back to the Risk Explorer, we can also run a Monte Carlo analysis on these, and we'll go into this more detail in another video. But again, select any number of risks, select Monte Carlo analysis. The time frame of the analysis is selected. Number of iterations. We're going to force the risks to be active and hit submit. Again, that is a background process which is running. And that will appear in reports, and again that report has been run. View the results in the browser, and the results of our Monte Carlo analysis is available for us. So closing that window and back to the Risk Explorer.